Good afternoon, Attorney Jesse Crisp here, and this afternoon I want to talk to you about the 3 doors that you must pass through in order to get damages in a personal injury case. When someone calls my office after a car crash or a motorcycle crash or any type of injury claim, I always tell my clients that there's 3 things we have to prove. The first, and we have to go through, basically you got to go step 1, step 2, step 3, or 3 doors, and I like to call them doors. So the first is liability. We have to walk through that door together. And what that means is who's responsible. We have to prove that someone else was responsible for your injuries in order to go through the door of liability. Once we've gone through that door and we can prove it with evidence, the next door is causation, medical causation. What that means is that you've had a car crash and you've been injured, but we need to determine the full extent of the harm that's happened to you. What exactly has happened to your body down to a very scientific level. We need to know if you have a disc injury, what part of your disc is injured, why that disc was injured, what the treatment's going to be, and prove in court beyond a reasonable, well, more likely than not, that injury was the direct cause from this car crash. So we have to prove causation, medical causation. And that's a very important fight that happens in personal injury cases, and that's why you need to have a top-notch personal injury lawyer who understands medicine and works with doctors regularly and understands exactly how to prove up those damages to go through door number 2. Finally, we get to door number 3, that's damages. And damages means the money. So how do we prove that? Well, we use vignettes. Take stories of what happened to you before and after, compare it through evidence with family, friends, people that know you, your own testimony, and you build that story. To understand what fully happened to you, it takes building that story through deposition, through testimony, pictures, videos, to talk about your before and after. And that's the damages section. That's the value that the insurance company is going to put on your case. So we walk through that door number 3, damages, and that's how we value a case. So remember, in a personal injury case, you have to go through 3 doors. Liability, who's responsible, causation, what's the medical cause, what happened in the crash, and damages, what's it worth. If you have any questions, you can call law offices at J. Crisp. We're here to help in Northern California for all personal injury cases. Thank you.